Hello, my name is Visor, and welcome to Game 11 of Let's Play Game Dev Tycoon. Last episode, we made a game called Action Dawson, and it's going to do pretty well. Now this episode, I said we were going to make a new game engine, but looking through our options, we can't actually afford to research everything. Turns out 2D graphics v3 costs a lot. Now we could go directly to 3D graphics, but I kind of want to research all of these at once and just make a big super engine. Now at this rate, I think we'll probably have enough research points around game 14. So we're right on time for the next big bet, and it might actually help us out a lot. Anyway, since we still have some research points though, I kind of want to blow some on marketing, just to sort of see what happens. Alright, looks like the Vena is coming out with a new console. It's going to be called the Vena Oasis. It comes with 16-bit graphics, so it's supposed to be very advanced and supposed to go for a more mature audience. So it says anyway. But while we're waiting, like I said, we're going to research a new topic every time, just to stay on top of things. Let's do, we can do rhythm. You might have something to do with that later on. Okay, so now we have the option to do some marketing. Now at our size, I don't know what this will actually do, but we got some money to blow, so let's try it out. Anyway, as soon as Visor stops reading up on his books and stuff, we'll start making our next game. Oh wait, we still need to wait for Kelly as well. We need all three of them to do this game. Okay, they're all ready now. Now let's look at some publishing deals. What do we have available? None of these are great. I don't think I have anything for hacking simulation, law RPG. That doesn't even make sense as a game. Pirate RPG. I don't think I have anything for a pirate RPG. But I might have something for an any simulation. Of course, that min score is going to be kind of hard. Probably should do something we're really confident about. Let's check whether we have any information from our previous games that might be useful. So, since last episode, I put up all my information into a chart. Let's see what we have for simulation. Well, we do have historical simulation is great. We don't have much else on it. Do we have any information on the Vena? Or the Master V? No, we haven't developed a single damn thing for it. Well, this is going to be tricky. This could be very, very tricky. However, from what I understand, if you take a penalty, you'll still get paid. So maybe we can eat the penalty cost and still come out all right. Anyway, enough futzing around. Let's just do it and hope for the best. Okay, so the idea that I want to do is from Yvonne Muckluck. It's called Checkpoint Charlie, a historical simulation where you man the border between East and West Berlin. You can choose which side, and you have to make a quota without letting spies or agitators in, lest the situation becomes so destabilized that you start World War III. Alright, so this is going to be a mid-sized game called Checkpoint Charlie. The contract said it had to be a mature game, and it's already set on the right platform. So let's just pick our topic. We're going to need to do history, which is right there. And the rest of it is just picking the engine, which we only have one of still. Now this is going to be really tricky because we have to hit a score of 8. And this is on a system we have no data on. For all we know, simulation, history, and mature could all be terrible on the Vena. We just don't know. Plus, I actually noticed a problem. I can't check market shares anymore. A little concerned about that. Well, I'll figure something out. Anyway, for now, max graphics. Alright, so Action Dawson is off the market and made $1.5 million. Not bad. Okay. So what do we know about simulation so far? Apparently absolutely nothing. Okay. So I'm going to assume story and quests are not important. I'm going to assume engine is important. How are we going to divide this, though? I would think engine's more important. We're going to stick... In terms of tech point, neither Ryan or Kelly is all that great. Maybe I should have hired a fourth person. Oh well, this will have to do. Alright, we seem pretty tech heavy, which is good. Ooh. We can do a media inquiry. Interesting. Ooh, do we want to hype it? Let's hype the game. Actually, we said something about marketing. Let's see what marketing options we have. All right, yada yada. It's very expensive, but we can, of course, reach more people. So that's usually worth it. Don't invest in your marketing efforts too early in development or too late. Well, at least let's see what the options are. Marketing can't save a bad game. Okay. Okay, so we can do stuff like advertise in magazines, do magazines and demos, start a global campaign. Holy shit. 2 million. Ooh, these are some big things. Okay. We probably don't want to spend that much. Maybe magazines and demos would be good, but I don't want to do it too early. They said if you do it too early, it kind of can screw you over. So let's wait for a bit. Wow, look at that hype bar. I really hope we can meet their expectations. Now this is a simulation game. I'm thinking dialogue is not important. Artificial intelligence and level design might be important. Now artificial intelligence, I'm assuming that's going to be something he has to do. But what about Ryan? We need to have Ryan pull some of the slack. We don't want to overwork Kelly. I mean, level design probably is part design, right? So his high levels of design should work out. Let's do that. Now, let's do the marketing. Do we want to do just advertising in magazines or magazines and demos? We have the cash. Let's do magazines and demos. Now, at this point, I'm still a little worried about our mix because we definitely have a lot of design points and not a lot of technology points. We'll see what happens. Oh, and the Vena Oasis is out or something. Whatever. Oh, God. Okay, let's give it an interview. Let's get the hype train really going. Jesus Christ, look at how much hype we have. Okay, for the last bit. I wouldn't think world design is that important. Let's go heavy on these two things. How are we going to divide this? I mean, Ryan has such low tech, I guess. Just dump him there. I mean, this is going to have to do. Now, from what I can tell, them being overworked either increases the number of bugs they create and or slows them down. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Actually, we could decrease sound a little bit to help alleviate some of the burden. Yeah, that'll do. Let's do it. All right, here's the interview. Let's see what we said. I'm really worried about this. Oh, the hype train is going nuts. Jesus Christ. I should have named this like Hype Train Choo Choo or something. No, wait, that's that other show. Though, so far, our technology and design points are pretty high. I'm pretty sure we actually beat both records with this. So, that could be really cool. Oh, new records in both categories. This might be amazing. Alright, so we probably have to get Ryan a raise, but other than that, I'm pretty excited. I want to see how well this game does. Yeah. And the reviews. Now remember, we gotta beat at 8. Let's hope for the best. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we definitely did not get an 8, which is kind of weird since we've set new records in both design and technology. So what could the possible problems be? Could it be our design and technology mix was just not good? We needed way more technology points. Or another possibility could be the fact that since we don't have any data on the Venom, maybe we made a grave mistake in picking our audience and genre matches. Or platform and genre, who knows? Anyway, let's go see the damages. Alright, so first thing, we see the game report. We did have a great combination. Our choices seemed okay, except for the fact that Mature and Master V is actually a bad combination. Now, this might have decreased our sales numbers, though I'm not sure if this is why our score went down as well. Because really, from a number standpoint, our design and technology points were all new records. I don't think the game should have scored that poorly. Was it a platform and audience match issue? I don't know. From what I read from the game messages, it seems like it should only affect your final sales numbers, not your review. But ultimately, I'm not sure. However, I know something else decreased our sales numbers. According to this, we completely overhyped the game and it probably hurt our sales numbers. That's definitely not good as well. But to really show the final damages, we have to look at this number here. We only made $82K profit, and since I don't think the costs include the monthly costs, I'm sure we lost money on this game. As for the cost, I think that rolls in your advertising as well as your penalty for failing the contract. Because I've looked back at the math and I definitely did not spend that much money developing the game. At least from what I can tell. Though still, we at least gained some fans, so we're not completely screwed. However, next time, we gotta work harder and work better. Though I wonder if part of the problem was also the publishing deal. Maybe some of these publishing deals are time bombs and they'll completely screw you over. Like this one required you to do a mature game on a system that was bad for mature games. Or maybe that law RPG that makes no sense. Anyway, that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time